Hello, and welcome to the English Conversation Podcast. I'm Sarah, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Daniel. Whether you're just starting to learn English or looking to improve your speaking skills, this episode is made just for you.
That's right. Today, we're going to help you speak English confidently by teaching you how to start and end conversations naturally and politely.
Have you ever felt nervous about starting a chat with someone new? Or maybe you didn't know how to finish a conversation smoothly? Don't worry, you're not alone. We're going to share easy, useful phrases and examples that you can practice and use.
Plus, we'll show you some tips to sound more natural and confident so you feel ready for any situation, whether meeting new people, joining a group, or saying goodbye politely.
During this video, feel free to repeat the phrases out loud with us, write your own examples, and practice. The more you try, the easier it gets.
And remember, making mistakes is okay. It's all part of learning. We're here to support you every step of the way.
So let's get started and make English conversation fun and simple for you.
Before we jump into the specific phrases for starting and ending conversations, let's talk about why conversation skills are so important, especially when learning English.
Yes, Sarah. In today's world, being able to communicate well is one of the most valuable skills you can have. English is often called the global language because millions of people around the world speak it.
That means if you can speak English confidently, you can connect with people from many different countries, make new friends, work remotely, or travel more easily.
Absolutely. Strong conversation skills open up many opportunities, whether at work, school, or just everyday life. Imagine being able to join a group discussion, ask for help politely, or make small talk with your neighbors or colleagues.
And it's not just about words. Good conversation skills help you build trust and relationships. When you talk clearly and listen well, people feel respected and understood.
Also, practicing conversations regularly helps improve other language skills like vocabulary, pronunciation, and confidence. The more you try, the better you get.
Yes, and learning how to start and end conversations smoothly can reduce nervousness. Sometimes knowing the right words to say at the beginning or the end can make all the difference in how comfortable you feel.
That's why today's lesson is so helpful. We'll give you simple phrases and tips that you can practice again and again, so speaking English feels fun and natural no matter where you are.
So remember, developing your English conversation skills isn't just about learning language. It's about making connections, exploring new cultures, and growing in confidence every day.
Let's keep these benefits in mind as we move forward.
Now that we understand why conversation skills are important, let's focus on how to start a conversation in English, naturally and confidently.
Starting a conversation can be the hardest part, especially if you feel shy or don't know what to say. But don't worry. There are simple and friendly phrases you can learn and practice.
Let's start with greetings, the easiest way to begin talking with someone. You can say, "Hi, how are you?" Or, "Hello, nice to meet you." Or, depending on the time of day, say, "Good morning," "Good afternoon," or "Good evening."
These are polite and common greetings that almost everyone will understand and appreciate.
Next is how you introduce yourself. For example, I'm Sarah. What's your name? Or, my name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you.
And when someone asks your name, you can say, I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you too. This helps build a friendly connection quickly.
Here's a quick example between two people meeting for the first time. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
I'm Sarah. And you?
I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. Great. Now, sometimes you may want to join a conversation that is already happening. Instead of interrupting, you can politely ask, do you mind if I join you? Or, can I join this conversation?
Once you join, a simple question like, what are you talking about? Is a good way to show interest and start chatting.
Remember, when you first start a conversation, it's okay to keep it simple. The most important thing is to be polite and show that you want to communicate.
Absolutely. Smile and speak clearly. Even a small hello can open the door to a great conversation.
Let's practice these phrases together. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Do you mind if I join you? What are you talking about?
Try practicing these phrases out loud or with a friend. The more you use them, the more natural they will feel for you. Now that you know how to start a conversation, the next step is keeping it going, making sure it doesn't stop after just one or two sentences.
That's right. Many English learners say, I can start talking, but then I run out of ideas. If that sounds familiar, this part is really going to help you.
The secret is to show interest in what the other person says. When someone speaks, don't just say, oh, or okay. Instead, react with simple, friendly phrases that keep the conversation alive. For example, really? That's interesting. Wow, tell me more. Or, oh, I didn't know that.
These short reactions make people feel that you care about what they're saying, and it also gives you time to think of your next question.
Yes. Speaking of questions, asking questions is one of the best ways to continue a conversation. Use open questions, the kind that start with what, when, where, who, or how. For example, where are you from? What do you do in your free time? How did you learn English? Who do you usually hang out with on weekends?
Open questions invite longer answers and make conversations flow more naturally. Closed questions that need only yes or no are okay, but open ones create more room to talk.
Here's a small example conversation. Person A. I love watching movies on weekends. Person B. Really? What kind of movies do you like? Person A. Mostly comedies. I like stories that make me laugh. Person B. Oh, me too. Have you seen any good ones recently? See how easy that was? Just by reacting and asking follow-up questions, you can have a long and comfortable conversation.
Exactly. You can also share your own experience to keep it balanced. For example, if someone says, I love traveling, you can say, oh, me too. I visited Japan last year. Have you ever been there?
That's a great tip. Sharing something small about yourself helps the conversation feel more natural, like a friendly exchange, not an interview.
And one more thing, body language matters too. Smile, nod, and make eye contact if possible. These show that you're listening and enjoying the chat. It's not just about what you say, but how you listen.
Yes, listening is the heart of every good conversation. When you listen carefully, you can respond more thoughtfully and build stronger connections.
Let's practice some phrases together. Repeat after us. Slow, clear tone. Wow, that's interesting. Really? Tell me more. What do you usually do on weekends? How do you spend your free time?
Nicely done. Keep practicing these expressions until they feel natural to you. The more you use them, the more confident your English conversation will become.
Up next, we'll talk about an important skill, how to change topics smoothly without sounding awkward.
Sometimes, in a conversation, you want to talk about something different or move to a new subject. Changing the topic smoothly is a useful skill, and there are easy ways to do it in English.
Yes, Sarah. If you suddenly start talking about something else, it can feel confusing or rude. But with the right words, you can change topics politely and naturally.
Here are some simple phrases you can use. By the way, speaking of current topic, that reminds me. Can I ask you something else? On a different note.
Let's try a quick example. Imagine you're talking about movies, but now you want to ask about someone's job. Person A says, I love watching movies on weekends. Person B says, that's interesting. By the way, what do you do for work?
Here's another example with speaking of. Person A says, I went to the beach last weekend. Person B says, speaking of weekends, do you usually spend time with your family?
If you want to change the topic because you think of something important, you can say, that reminds me, I wanted to ask about your new project.
Let's repeat some phrases together, slowly and clearly. By the way, on a different note, can I ask you something else? That reminds me.
Practice using these topic-changing phrases in real conversations. They help you move from one subject to the next without awkward pauses.
Remember, a polite transition makes the conversation smooth and comfortable for everyone.
Now, let's move on to another important part of a conversation, how to end it politely.
Just as starting a conversation is important, knowing how to end it politely is a key social skill in English. Ending a conversation in a friendly way helps you leave a good impression and keeps your connection strong.
That's right, Sarah. You might need to finish a chat because you're busy, you have to go somewhere, or simply because the conversation is over. There are many polite ways to do this. Let's go through some easy examples.
Here are some simple and common phrases you can use. It was nice talking to you. I've got to go now, but let's talk again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later. Take care. Goodbye.
And depending on the situation, you can be a bit more specific. For example, after a work meeting. Thanks for your time today. I look forward to talking again at our next meeting. Or with friends. I'm glad we caught up. Let's get together again soon. I need to leave now, but let's stay in touch.
In group conversations, you might say, I'm going to head out, but you all carry on. Enjoy the conversation. Or after a long call, I have to run, but it was lovely talking to you.
It's also nice to show gratitude, like, thank you for chatting with me. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Let's see a quick example. Thanks for sharing your travel stories, Daniel. I've got to go now, but it was really nice talking to you.
You too, Sarah. Have a great day. Remember, ending with a smile and positive comment leaves a warm feeling.
Now let's practice these together. Repeat after us. It was nice talking to you. I've got to go now. See you soon. Take care.
Try using these phrases in your real conversations. The more you practice polite endings, the easier it will be to connect with people confidently.
Next, we'll talk about some cultural tips and common mistakes to avoid so your conversations always end well. When you're learning to speak English, it's not only about grammar and vocabulary. Understanding cultural differences and avoiding common mistakes can make your conversations much smoother and more enjoyable.
That's right. Different cultures have their own ways of communicating, and knowing a few key tips will help you sound polite and confident. Let's talk about some of the best advice for English conversations.
First, don't be afraid of small talk. In many English-speaking countries, people often start a conversation with simple topics like the weather, hobbies, or recent events. These may seem unimportant, but small talk is a great way to connect and build trust.
Also, remember about personal space and body language. In English-speaking cultures, people value respect for personal boundaries. Maintain eye contact, but don't stare. Smile, nod, and use friendly expressions. If you're not sure, look around and see how others behave.
Politeness is another big part of English conversation. Use please, thank you, and excuse me regularly. Even when ending a conversation, be sure to say something positive, like, it was nice talking to you.
Now, let's talk about some common mistakes English learners make and how to avoid them. Forgetting to add S for third-person singular. He walks, not he walk. Mixing up he and she for gender pronouns. Incorrect word order for questions. Example, you are coming should be, are you coming? Skipping articles, a, an, or the. Using to instead of very. Example, I am very happy, not I am too happy. Confusing since and for. Use since for dates, since 2018, and for durations, for 3 years.
If you're not sure about a word or phrase, it's okay to ask. English speakers appreciate when you try your best and often help if you make mistakes.
And the most important tip, don't worry about being perfect. Making mistakes is normal.
And the more you practice, the better you get.
Just remember, confidence and kindness go a long way. If you forget a word or say something unclear, just smile and try again.
So keep these tips in mind. They'll help you avoid common problems and communicate better in any English conversation.
Now it's your turn to join us for some practice. We're going to create short dialogues where you can pick a role and echo the phrases yourself. This is the best way to build confidence and make English feel natural.
We'll give you 2 roles, Sarah and Daniel. Listen closely, choose which speaker you want to be, and save the lines out loud with us. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just try your best.
Let's start with a simple greeting and introduction. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now let's practice joining a conversation.
Hello. Can I join you?
Of course. We're talking about movies. Do you like movies?
Yes, I love comedies. What about you?
I prefer action films.
That's cool. Have you seen any good ones lately?
Let's try changing the topic. That reminds me, do you have any fun weekend plans?
Actually, I'm planning to visit my family.
That sounds lovely. Enjoy your time.
Now, let's practice ending the conversation politely. I have to go now, but it was nice talking to you.
You too. Take care and see you soon. Now it's your turn. Pick either Sarah or Daniel.
Say your chosen lines out loud. Pause the video if you need more time. Try to copy our pronunciation and accent.
If you want, you can write your own short dialogues in the comments, and we'll reply or help you practice. You can also use these lines with friends or classmates, even in text messages.
Remember, repeating aloud and practicing out loud makes you more confident. The more you use these phrases, the more natural your conversations will become.
You've done an amazing job today. Remember, learning to start and end conversations in English is just the beginning of your language journey.
That's right, Sarah. It's normal to face challenges or feel nervous sometimes, but stay motivated by thinking about your reasons for learning English, your why. Whether it's for work, travel, making friends, or studying, your goal will keep you focused and excited.
Keep practicing every day. Speak aloud, use what you learned today, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn and grow.
Try to find real situations to practice, like chatting with friends, joining language groups, or even talking to yourself in front of a mirror. The key is to stay consistent and patient.
If you ever feel stuck or shy, remember that every little effort counts. Each conversation you practice adds up to big improvements over time.
We hope this episode helped you feel more confident about starting and ending conversations in English. Practice the phrases, use the tips, and most importantly, have fun speaking.
Don't forget to write your own examples in the comments below or share your favorite conversation starters and endings. We love hearing from you.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next English practice episode.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Keep speaking, keep learning, and we'll see you next time on the English Conversation Podcast.
Bye for now.
Bye.